Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil and I managed to watch Beast. I know I'm a little late to it, but I managed to see it in theaters. And this is honestly gonna surprise you guys. I love the hell out of this movie. I don't even care what anyone says. This is my type of movie. When you have a movie like this that comes out that is pretty much about lions, call me biased towards them. I don't even care. I just love them. They're my favorite animal in the world, favorite animals in the world, and to see them in this movie being viewed like as a big threat was awesome. And I know some people love lions, but and don't want to see them as that. I do too, but at the same time, you can't deny how dangerous they are. So it's that, and I loved it like I said. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this review for Beast. So for my pre-rating score, I'm actually gonna say that Beast is a great movie, guys. I had a hell of a time watching this. Yes, it was short, but it was actually worth it. So it's that. Now, in terms of the story of this movie, you have Idris Elba, who plays the dad of two girls, and they have this other guy played by Shato Copley. Shato Copley. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry, but basically they're there for holiday, and something happens that involves, you guessed it, a lion. And it's pretty much man versus beast, man versus nature. And with all these types of movies, you know what to expect, I guess. Now, I haven't seen that many of these type of films before, but you can't deny that this movie is inspired by Jurassic Park, like the original one. So there's that. Now, I have added some of these movies about animals and attacking humans on my letterbox watch list. So there's that. But those movies don't have lions. In fact, I can't think of many actual movies that have lions attacking people that are actually good. Like I heard there's this one called Ghosts in the Darkness, or I don't know if that's the right title, but it's like a movie like this where it's like man versus beast, man versus nature, and there's a lion in that. So there's that. But anyway, this movie, Idris Elba, his two daughters, Charlotte Copley, who's kind of like his friend, I guess. That's I'm pretty sure that's what they said, right? If it's not, I apologize, but it's them versus a lion, and that's all I can say about that. So yeah. Now in terms of the positives, I thought the acting was actually pretty good for this type of movie. It wasn't like Oscar worthy or anything like that, but you could definitely feel the performances come out of these guys. Like Idris Elba really knows what he's doing here, and he's a great dad to these two girls, and they were also both really good. So there's that. Now, as much as I hate to say it, the lion is not real in this movie, even though maybe parts of it might have been real, or like when they show like animals from far distance, maybe that's all real, but the lion itself is CGI. Obviously, if not, everyone would have probably died. So there's that. So I can't say anything about the lion's acting, but the CGI was good. But that's not a positive I want to talk about, major positive. Another major positive I do want to talk about is the directing. It's directed so well. It actually feels like you are there with them in the environment. And that brings me to my third and final point, which is the suspense. There were some very nail biting moments, and I loved that. It was very suspenseful, and I really liked how they handled the suspense in this movie. So there's that. Now, in terms of negatives, because this movie isn't perfect, the only one thing I have to really say is actually that it's a bit rushed because it's 93 minutes with credits, and I looked at how long it was. I'm sorry, call me a weirdo. I like to see how long movies are. I don't time it like I used to when I was younger, which is probably even weirder. But anyway, it was like 88 minutes, 87 minutes around there because there was opening credits. So therefore, if there's opening credits, you don't really need to have end credits. So there's that. And all I have to say for the negatives is, like I just said, it's a bit rushed. It's a bit fast paced. And again, it's short, but it's alright. And also, Baltasar Kormakur, who directed Everest, if you have not seen that, watch it. I own it on 4K. It's such an underrated film. Not like a great film, but pretty good for the most part. This film is way better than Everest. And I was very surprised because I enjoyed this more than Everest. Everest was more about the visuals. This was more about the experience. I mean, that was too, and I saw that in 3D, but this one, I can't imagine seeing this in like 4DX, which it is playing instantly in 4DX, but the theater I went to didn't have it. So there's that. But overall, Beast, great movie. As a final score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. This is one of the best movies I've seen this year, guys. I don't even care. You know how everyone's praising RRR? Yes, I enjoyed RRR. As a fellow Indian, like, I'm glad that Indian movies are getting recognized like that and making so much money. But for me, these are the type of movies that I go to and just have a fun time with. So there you have it, guys. Beast. Don't know what I'm going to see next. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.